was the best day of my life because Dad, a year after Don was born, Dad bought a house, and I didn't have to sleep with David any longer. I got to sleep with Donnie, and anyone that slept with my older brother David, he does snore. He was very proficient at it. And so David got his own room and did for the rest of his life. 1968, Donnie and I, we saved up our paper route money and we bought a motorcycle for $16. It had no clutch cable and the starter was stripped. But Don and I would push that until we could jump start it, and then I would drive around and he would jump on the back as I slowly drove by, and that's what we rode around town with. We thought we were kings. And the papers are what I remember most that Trish talked about. Dad Cripps had a distributorship with the Los Angeles Times, San Bernardino's son, which meant that all of his boys had a paper out, whether we wanted to or not. He said that this was the only way we were going to get out of doing papers, was to come here. But Don and I, we would get up at 3 a.m. every morning for 9 years. That's what he and I did. And he did it for longer because he stayed at home when I went to school. My favorite memory of my brother is dressed in white, standing in the celestial room, waiting for Terry to come through the veil. I wish that you could, I wish I could have that photo, but they don't allow you to take pictures in the temple. But that photo is clear in my mind. And I think I can see in my mind's eye our family waiting for Don. His infirmities are gone, his mind is clear. He's back to being my best friend and saying, come on, let's go play. Thank you all for coming. Don struggled through his life, and those of us that remember when he wasn't struggling, remember a different man than the man that you know. He continued to be loving and caring all of his life. He always had fun. Don's best friend, Mike Jeffries, is here with us today. Mike has some similar memories of Don that I have when he was vibrant, fun-loving, caring, faithful. I'm glad to have known him. I'd like to turn the time over to the person that's going to give our prayer.